That's a wrap.
Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year from the Dunkirk High School Gymnasium. This is Frank Jagoda with Donnie Stoyle. We're going to bring you the boys varsity game starting early tonight due to some COVID issues with the Chautauqua Lake JV team. So our varsity game is going to start at 6 o'clock tonight, which is in about 35 seconds after the national anthem and those types of things. So we're going to bring you a real good ball game. Last game, Chautauqua Lake beat Dunkirk last week Friday, I believe, and Dunkirk's looking for a little revenge tonight. So as soon as we have the pledge and the announcement of the players, we'll give you the play-by-play. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's contest between the visitors, the Chautauqua Lake Thunderbirds, and your Dunkirk Marauders. I'd like to ask if you please stand to your feet and remove your headgear for the playing of our national anthem. Number 2, Carson D'Anthony.
Frank Terrain doing the public address announcements and the starting lineups.
Frank, good to be back with you this year.
Yep, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Now start of a new year. Hopefully a start of a nice season for Dunkirk as they took a loss last week Friday to the same Chautauqua Lake team.
I know, I'm sure they're glad to be on their home floor again tonight. Try to break that trend of the two-game, I think it's a two-game losing streak.
It sure is, yeah. They lost both games in the tournament. First game to eventual winner of the tournament, Westfield, and then this game to Chautauqua Lake. Chautauqua Lake was led the other day by Lawson Ormsby. And as I see, I'm looking at the coach. I'm looking at the stats, and Ormsby didn't have a three-pointer, but he had 24 points and 18 rebounds. So it sounds like he had a really solid inside game.
He's the man they're looking at tonight, Dunkirk, from Dunkirk's standpoint.
Yeah.
See what Coach has in store for him tonight in the painted area.
Dunkirk last game was led by Marcel Carter with 18. He had 3 3-pointers, and Amari Untel, who also had 3 3-pointers with 13 points.
Number 15, Jack Lansky.
Jack Lansky back in the starting lineup after being hurt for 2 games.
Great to see that.
Kwanye Thomas, a new starter, junior. Excellent athlete. Tim Brown on a leaper and a leading rebounder for Dunkirk.
I remember him from the last game. He did a great job on the board.
Referees for tonight's game are Bill Van Dyke and Joe DePasquale.
Bill Van Dyke, one of my old co-workers from the Job Corps days.
That's right.
Yeah, good man.
I think he's still there, right?
No, he told
He
me
retired?
he retired tonight. Yeah.
Okay, he retired. Not tonight, he
Not
retired.
Yeah, he retired. What's the trouble here, Coach? I didn't pick up on that. Little delay in the game.
I don't know. Kind of tidy up a little bit, I
Tucking the
guess.
shirts in. Yeah.
When we played in
Probably loved it.
Yeah, we
Started
did.
the trend like
Yeah.
the Fab Five
you're right.
in Michigan. You guys were like
I
that.
think we started that.
You also, if I'm not mistaken, you invented the no-look pass.
The no-look pass before Magic Johnson.
You were ahead of your time, Coach.
And now I'm just passing time. Dunkirk gets the tip. Carter with the ball at the point.
And it looks like a zone, 2-3 zone for Chautauqua.
Move the ball around. Over to Carter. Carter drives the lane.
Nice.
Goes up
penetration.
and no good.
Nice penetration, though. He was able to find the crease, but came up. empty.
Rebound goes to Brett Meadows. Number 2 bringing it up, Carson DeAnthony. Immediately looking down to Lawson Ormsby down at the block.
Good D. One thing I know from the Westfield tournament, Chautauqua plays good D. Dunkirk's going to have to match that tonight. That's a good start on D for Dunkirk.
Ball out top to Kalen Miller. Miller drives, passes across court. DeAnthony, with a beautiful pass. Everybody chased Carson DeAnthony, and he hit
Nobody staying
Lawson
home on the weak
Ormsby.
Side. Weak side was wide open, Coach, for that layup.
Amari Untel with his 3-pointer. Looks good, and it is good.
Beautiful head fake by Amari. Get the defender in the air. Dunkirk with a press. Full court press.
See if they can handle it. They're getting back in time. Good.
Almost a travel.
Well, we're looking for turnovers, and there it is. Tim Brown gets the steal. Brown over to Kwanye Thomas, and the ball goes out of bounds in Dunkirk's favor.
Frank, if he would have thrown that pass just a second sooner, I think he had a layup.
I like that Coach Rosario now has Amari Untel playing on the wing to utilize his talents. Because right there's his open shot again.
Nice. Comes out on fire.
Oh, Jack Lansky with a look for a steal. No good. Over to Kalen Miller again on the top. DeAnthony. Dump down low. Carter cuts the pass off. They look for Ormsby a lot, don't they?
Yes. Well, you know, when they move the ball side to side, Ormsby has a good way of finding the open area in the zone. I like Dunkirk's pressure full court tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up being aggressive on D, I like that.
That was Ormsby's first foul. Carter now tells on the point. Back to Carter. Carter drives the lane. Nice pass to Tim Brown.
Beautiful.
And in for good. Another turnover on the pressure D.
Good D, good recovery. They got away with one there, Dunkirk. He had a wide open, looked like a cherry pick almost.
That ball's out on Dunkirk.
Yeah.
Got to watch the guy taking the ball out of bounds.
Nice off the glass.
Hornsby with a banker.
We talked about it before the game. He's the money player in the painted area, showing it already.
Lansky to Tell. Tell throws it away over Lansky's head. DeAnthony's here. Dunkirk's pressing again. Quanier Thomas. Tim Brown, pressure. And Amarian Carr picks up the foul.
A little too aggressive.
Or Marcel Carter, not Amarian.
Yep.
Gotta get my names right.
We'll get it. We got to get warmed up. It's a new year, Coach. We'll get it.
DeAnthony looking for somebody to give it up to. Miller, the ball. DeAnthony. Parkhurst. Here he goes again. Hornsby, and they block. Dunkirk double teams him and blocks. Tim Brown all the way. Gets his own rebound, and he's fouled. I'm not sure if he was shooting. He got it off the rebound.
Frank, I wasn't at the Westfield tournament. Don't know if you were, but it looks like Dunkirk's pressure is giving the T-Birds a little bit of trouble.
Yep.
I don't think they saw that in that tournament.
Now that's a big foul, Coach, because that's Lawson Hornsby's second foul.
And he's going to the bench. That can't help their cause at all.
No, that's you're talking about a kid that put in 24 points and grabbed 18 rebounds for Chautauqua Lake last game.
Anytime you see 18 rebounds, that's usually takes second hand to the points, but 18 rebounds, that's a lot of work.
Quanier Thomas with a nice jumper for three. And it's 11-4, Dunkirk lead.
Looks like a 1-3-1 press, Frank. And Chautauqua is having trouble with it. Again, the ball gets knocked out of bounds. They're going to have to regroup.
Miller with a nice pass in off the hands of Shumagala. And up comes Amarian Tell.
Pulls it back, didn't have the numbers.
Tell to Carter. Carter over to Quanier Thomas, down to Jack Lansky. Lansky gets his hands ready, puts the ball in on a nice feed from Quanier Thomas.
Beautiful ball work. Jack Lansky, the recipient.
Oh, they beat it this time.
Look at,
nice passes. And a good foul by Lansky. He's got a lot to use.
Ball work. Jack Lansky, the recipient.
Oh, they beat it this time.
Look at,
nice passes. And a good foul by Lansky. He's got a lot. Over to Miller. Miller over to Meadows, and Meadows will go to the line shooting two. Dunkirk's first foul, that's on Lance. Our second foul, that's on Lansky. First shot up, no good.
I really think Chautauqua was going to get on the board early. They're going to have to get some transition buckets tonight to beating that press.
Oh. Trying something new tonight. We're going to do some replays. They're adding to our list, Coach. I don't know. Nice ready. Little cutter action by Tell. Tell over to Carter. That's his spot. Off the rim, no good. Brown up for the rebound, no good. And the ball goes out on Chautauqua Lake.
Well, Tim Brown really skies, doesn't he? He's got great.
Well, watch how Tell goes back here to the three-point area for his shot. Over to Quanier Thomas. Dribbles, drives up to Tim Brown off the hands, and a nice play. Nice play by number 15, Brent Meadows, to steal the ball. Then Amarian Tell got aggressive and caused his foul. That's his first, team's third.
Oh, don't get the...
Oh, there's the steal. Pressure by Tell. Over to Tim Brown. Quanier Thomas with the ball. Tell recovers. Tell to Carter. Carter with a cross-court pass over to Thomas. Thomas drives the lane. Back over to Carter. Tell drives. Tim Brown with a jumper, no good. Rebound comes to DeAnthony. DeAnthony's driving the lane. Over to number 33. Parkhurst, no good. Rebound comes to Brown. Brown going up to Carter. Carter takes the lane. Over to Tell, top of the circle. Kwanye Thomas looking for a drive, no good. Brings it out here to Tell. Tell dribbles. Nice dump pass off the hands of Lansky. Stolen by Parkhurst. Parkhurst up to, then ball stolen back by Kwanye Thomas. No call there.
Had the numbers on the other side.
Rebound by Shumagala. Up to DeAnthony. DeAnthony over to, Chautauqua Lake hustling off the boards, getting that shot after shot. DeAnthony over to Parkhurst, and a timeout is called.
Chautauqua Lake calls timeout. 30.
Chautauqua Lake hit the boards that time. They got a second and third shot.
You know, Frank, one of the things I'd like to see Dunkirk do is move their feet a little bit better on defense. They're playing really aggressive. And a few guys got, I think, 2 fouls going into the second period, which will be closing in on us.
So what we have, when they play hard up on top, the three-quarter defense, but when they come back, they get a little stagnant. And like you're saying, they need to move their feet after they get back, because then they set up in time, but Chautauqua Lake's continual movement has got them off guard. 2:32 remaining, first quarter. Dunkirk ahead 13-5.
They got to trust, Dunkirk's got to trust falling back into their zone, trust their defensive abilities coming off of the press.
Big key to this first quarter right now is Lawson Ormsby, who has 4 of Chautauqua Lake's 5 points. He has 2 fouls already, and that's a travel.
Chautauqua, not a very big team, but without Ormsby in there, they do lose a little bit on the boards.
Jay-Sean Cowser in for Jack Lansky.
Long 3.
Nice, Amari and Tell. There's the trap again by Dunkirk. DeAnthony, a long pass to Brett Meadows, and in and good. Nice pass by DeAnthony to break the press.
Someone's missing their assignment on the back end of that press.
Lorenzo Lewis into the game right now.
Been there all night for Chautauqua, Frank.
It's Tim Brown over to Tell. Tell to Carter. Carter drives. Goes up with a shot, no good. Big rebound by Brown. Brown back out to Amari and Tell. Looking for a heat check there. Good hustle by Carter. Gets the ball to Cowser. Oh, he's way outside. Tell, no good, but Cowser comes down. Oh, and Miller steals the ball from Cowser. Here goes Miller driving the lane. It's up, no good. Oh, and he's fouled by Cowser.
Hard foul, hard foul.
I don't think he was shooting, but we can have a replay on that. What do you think,
That's one
Gabe?
of the replays.
Out of bounds.
Okay, good call by the ref.
Into the game, number 12, Alex Brown, a junior. He's coming in for Kalen Miller, who took a shot that time, limps off the court.
Limping off the court.
Oh, nice out of bounds play, no good. Here comes Amari and Tell. He's got Tim Brown. Tim drives the lane. He's getting double teamed. Good defense by Parkhurst. Parkhurst gives the ball over to DeAnthony. DeAnthony brings it up. Over to Brown. Brown to Meadows. Meadows over to Parkhurst, and he loses it out of bounds.
He just couldn't get the handle.
Yeah, a little bit of an unforced error.
He had an open 3. If he could have composed it and held on a little bit.
16-7, Dunkirk leads. 53 seconds remaining first quarter. Here goes Cowser, strong to the basket, tries to dump it in, no good. Stolen by Shimwagala. Tim Brown steals it back, goes up, and no good. The aggressive play of Tim Brown there stole the ball.
Tim Brown, quite an athlete. He's all over the floor for Dunkirk. if there's a loose ball to be had, you can sure find Tim Brown there.
Oh.
Tim Brown, quite an athlete. He's
10 seconds.
nice stroke. Nothing but net.
Nothing but net. Brown's third point, 17-7. 39.4 remaining. And Dunkirk's going to keep the pressure up off the foul shot. Up and good again. Here's the pressure right here, and somebody's forgetting again on the side. DeAnthony with the ball. Over to Brown. Brown back to DeAnthony. Stolen by Brown again. Brown's going to dunk this one. Nope, they caught up to him. Two-pointer for Brown.
They tell you about Timmy Brown being there. There's a loose ball. He's there. It's an easy.
They double team the ball. Hand straight. Oh, and a timeout. Chautauqua Lake's second timeout in the first quarter with 6.2 remaining in the first quarter. It's 20-7. What a great start. You know, the pressure defense has come on. They've had some layups. They've hit the boards. They've passed the ball around. Amari Intel with 3 threes in the first quarter already. It looks like he's got his stroke going tonight. And they're attacking the angles, too, from the zone defense of Chautauqua Lake.
What differences are you seeing out there without Ormsby in the game, Coach?
Well, there's nothing inside. Actually, I think that Meadows does try to do a decent job in the middle, but he's not him. But they are going to him. I like sometimes Dunkirk's a little careless with the ball, but Dunkirk's interior offense, going to the basket and getting a second and third shot, is really taking its toll.
If you're coaching Chautauqua Lake, how long do you keep him on the bench? You don't want to get too far behind.
Well, right now you're pretty behind, but
I just don't know how long you wait. You don't want to get too far behind this Marauder team when they're rolling like this.
There's Meadows, dumps it in. Back hustle by Carter. And Kauser with the ball with 1 second left. He shoots it. It's up and no good.
Got a good look.
So a great start by the Dunkirk Marauders. 20-7 after the first quarter. First quarter scores, Amari Intel with 9 and 3 3-pointers. Jack Lansky with 2. Kwanye Thomas with a 3-pointer. Tim Brown with 2 twos and 2 foul shots for 6 points. For Chautauqua Lake, Alex Brown with 2 points. Brett Meadows with a foul shot, and Lawson Ormsby with 4. 20-7, end of the first quarter. Well, Donnie, what do you think? I mean, the three-quarter court press has really done the job.
Frank, I'm sitting here wondering how, in the Westfield tournament, things were a little bit different. The roles were reversed. I got to believe it's the pressure defense Dunkirk brought out tonight.
Well,
slowing this Chautauqua team down.
After a loss, do you come back in after a loss and you play to the other team's game because you took the loss, you took the lump, or do you come out and be aggressive and say, hey, we're going to give it our best shot, win or lose, we're going to come after these guys, and they certainly have tonight.
I think Dunkirk probably left that tournament thinking they should be playing with these guys. They compete with them a little bit harder tonight from the get-go, right out of the gate. I think they got something to prove tonight.
Now Ormsby's still on the bench. Miller back in the game. Good passer, good player. DeAnthony runs the show out there.
He's the quarterback.
Over to Brown. DeAnthony puts the ball in front of him and stole. Nice pass by Lorenzo Lewis after the steal by Brown up to Lewis, and a pass of Marcel Carter with his first 2. Carter with 18 the last game gets his first 2 tonight. Hasn't really looked for his shot. Nice entry pass by number 33, Parkhurst. Down to Brett Meadows, and that's a score. Now,
give the T-Birds some credit there, Coach. They were patient on offense, and they still buried it inside.
Well, it looks like Meadows is the guy who replaces Ormsby down on the bottom, and they are still making a conscious effort to get the ball down low.
Yeah. And that's tough to do against this Dunkirk team with their great length. They got such great athletes, and here we go. They're on the run again.
There's Carter over in the corner. Lorenzo Lewis with a three, no good. Way up. Way up by Brown. Back over to Brown. Back over to Tell. That's his jumper. No good. Lorenzo Lewis hustling with DeAnthony. And the ball goes to, we'd like a replay on that.
Coming this way.
No good. Lorenzo Lewis hustling with DeAnthony. And the ball goes to, we'd like a replay on. Nonetheless, it goes to Chautauqua Lake.
Oh, that was way on the other side. You and I don't know if we can see that.
Oh, we got it right here.
Look at the length causing them all kinds of trouble.
Miller over to Brown. Brown going to let it go from three. Off the rim, no good. Brown with another rebound. Jamari Terry into the game. Good entry pass to Lansky. Marcel Carter with a three. That's his 5th point of the quarter.
Very nice inside-outside work. Jack Lansky pumping it back outside.
Miller looking around. Over to Brown. Brown to DeAnthony. Brown again, driving baseline. Ball stolen by Carter. Marcel Carter taking the lane. Marcel over to Lorenzo. Lorenzo loses the ball. Jack Lansky gets it. Kick out to Jamari Terry. No good. Miller with the ball. Timmy Brown
again, always there.
You got
always
a
there.
6 o'clock or 6 minutes remaining, second quarter. Dunkirk ahead 25 to 9.
Dunkirk's backing off, Frank, but they're aggressive. They're back in their zone. Token pressure at midcourt.
Good ball movement by Chautauqua Lake. Stolen again. Parkhurst going up, blocked by Lansky. Over to Brown. Brown retains his dribble. Over to Lorenzo Lewis to Jamari Terry. He's going to slow things down. Dunkirk in a 1-3-1 offense. Needs a pass and a cut. Lansky not looking for his shot. Oh, Terry throws the ball away. Comes up with number 10, Logan Tarr.
Well defended that time on the inside pass by Chautauqua Lake.
Miller with a three-pointer. Off, no good. And the ball goes out on Chautauqua Lake.
So Dunkirk's going to rely now on their half-court defense. They're 2-3 with their length. Use their length to cause problems. They backed out of the full-court pressure.
Carter to Brown. Brown with a jump shot. That ball's up and good. Tim Brown.
Backed out of the full-court pressure.
Carter to Brown. Brown with a jump shot. That ball's up and good. For 2, and that gives Tim Brown 8 points on the night.
T.O. for Chautauqua Lake using all their time.
He's used 3.
Try to slow things down. This Dunkirk team is hot tonight from the outside, Frank.
Well, I think when we saw them against Silver Creek, they were hot too. The one time it was I think didn't they have 15 three-pointers in the game?
They did. And you know what I noticed? This is my second time seeing this team. Very unselfish team, Dunkirk Marauders. Always looking for the open guy. You got to love that.
Well, they move the ball around well. They do. And I think having a guy in the middle that can get the ball and give it a look in the middle, like Lansky or Kauser, and push the ball back out to their shooters really helps a lot too.
Yep. Even when their guards find a seam in the 2-3 zone of Chautauqua Lake, you'll often see a nice pass back to the outside or even under the bucket. I love their teamwork. Tim Brown, a little bit of token pressure at the top of the court, or half court rather.
DeAnthony dribbling to his right. Oh, Marcel Carter with a big steal. He looks up, passes it back out to Terry. Terry has Lorenzo Lewis here. Lorenzo's going to drive the lane. He goes up and an easy bucket. Lorenzo Lewis.
so quick. Just blew by the defender on the wing for the easy layup. He's a great athlete.
DeAnthony again. Over to Miller. Miller swings it over to Tar. Miller and Tar playing catch. Stolen by Lansky. Lansky throws it away. DeAnthony goes, drives the lane. No good. Looking for a foul. No foul. Carter intercepts the pass to DeAnthony. Steps out of bounds. Dunkirk all over the floor aggressively tonight.
You know, their length, I say it again and again, but they also jump into the passing lanes beautiful. They anticipate the passes.
Parkhurst, nice cut by Miller. Miller goes up and no good. Lansky with a one-hand rebound.
Beautiful rebound by the big lefty.
Looked like Derek Coleman of Syracuse on that one.
You know something about that big lefty out there?
That's for sure. Chautauqua Lake playing a little man-to-man or a matchup. Dunkirk taking a look. Lorenzo Lewis up for three and good. Lorenzo Lewis now with 5.
Chautauqua Lake with no real defensive answer, Frank. They're just hitting them from all the wings and all the corners. It doesn't matter.
Nice entry pass by Parkhurst over to Meadows, and Meadows doing the grunt work down low is going to get 2 shots.
Who got that foul, Frank? Was that Jack?
That's foul on Lansky, his second foul.
Okay.
Dunkirk's 6th foul of the half.
I'm going to see some subs here coming back in for the Marauders.
Got Amari Intel in and Jay Sean Kauser in for Jack Lansky and Jamari Terry. Coach Rosario using his bench a little bit more tonight than we have seen in the past. First shot up by Meadows, up no good.
Chautauqua Lake, if they're going to try to climb back into this game, this is where they can do it at the foul line, but they got to connect. They got to convert, and there you go. Here's one.
32-10, 3:30 remaining, second quarter. Marientel from way downtown. No good. Big rebound by Meadows. Meadows to Miller. Miller up the left side. Now to the middle. DeAnthony. There's a shot. Nice three-pointer by Logan Tarr, the junior. 3-point shot. 32-13. Tim Brown with his own. No good.
Dunkirk with 2 quick shots.
There goes Miller with a rebound. DeAnthony. Parkhurst from the elbow. Up and no good. Big rebound by Carter, or by Kauser.
What a strong rebound.
Marientel's got Lorenzo Lewis in the corner. Oh, head fake and drive. There goes Carter. Oh, and out of bounds.
Frank, how about that Kauser rebound? We talked about it in the Silver Creek game with his football background. He's a strong guy down there.
He certainly is. Got a solid base. Big upper body. Miller to the pass to a cutting Parkhurst. And another reach by Marcel Carter. That's his second. Dunkirk's got to play with their feet, not with their hands. Got that? Parkhurst to the line, shooting at 1-1. As Dunkirk's get their 7th foul. Shot up and good.
T-Bird's got a little bit of a spark the last 3 or 4 possessions. Dunkirk with some quick shots, and 2 out of their 3 last possessions, and now Chautauqua Lake enjoying some freebies at the line, courtesy of Dunkirk's really aggressive defense.
Shot up again by Parkhurst and in.
You know, if you're Chautauqua Lake, you probably want to just try to get the lead down to 10 by halftime, if that's possible.
Man-to-man defense, a little change-up by Chautauqua Lake, maybe causing Dunkirk some concerns. Here goes Kauser driving baseline. Loses it, but then Miller loses it again. Brown up, no good. Kauser with a big rebound, and he's fouled. We'll take a replay on that. Maybe. Kauser lost the ball, maintained his composure, went back in and got a big rebound, put the ball up, and now he's fouled.
Just so impressive under there. When there's a battle under the boards, you can find Mr. Kauser there for sure.
That foul's on Parkhurst, his first, and Chautauqua Lake's fourth team foul. 2:08 remaining, second quarter. Shot up and good. 33-15. Tar with the ball, gets it down to Meadows. Meadows up again, no good. And Terry comes away. Over to Lorenzo Lewis, short jump shot this time. Scramble on the floor. Miller comes up with it. Nice drive, no foul.
Oh.
So we got to take a look at that. That foul's on number 10, Logan Tar. As the fans from Chautauqua Lake getting a little restless on it.
Not happy with that call. That's a wild shot.
Parkhurst with a rebound. Brown guarding him. Here comes Miller again. He's going to take the lane. Up. He pulls up. Gets the ball down to Parkhurst. Parkhurst drives the baseline. Nice head fake move. Meadows with the rebound.
Oh, he traveled before he got the foul.
Made the basket, but a travel is called.
That was close. That could have went either way, I thought.
1:13 remaining, second quarter.
Ref right there. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. This man-to-man defense Chautauqua switched to has kind of slowed Dunkirk.
It has slowed them down. After the third timeout, Chautauqua Lake took Karlzer. With an air ball.
Frank, I mentioned earlier how Dunkirk likes to move the ball. Right after I said that, a lot of quick shots went up.
Well, I think it's because of the man-to-man status.
It changed their...
Yeah, it sure did.
Yeah.
I think you're right, Coach. DeAnthony with a drive all the way to the hoop. And the ball out on a hustling Carter.
Good hustle by the quarterback of the Chautauqua team, DeAnthony. He likes to run the show. Nice drive there.
Nick Marisro in for Tim Brown.
Oh.
Ball into Parkhurst, over to Miller. Cross-court pass, intercepted by Carter.
Good anticipation, good athleticism.
That's a long pass to be getting all the way across to the other side.
Against this team, especially.
Their quickness, yes. There's DeAnthony. He's got a spot right here, up for three, no good. Miller with big rebound, up and good. Miller with a putback. Certainly a better last 3.5 minutes.
I didn't see any Dunkirk defenders on that side of the board at that time.
Nope. There's a different group of kids in there. Kauser with a reverse layup, no good, and here comes Miller. DeAnthony with a nice pass over to Meadows, and he's fouled by Terry, and he puts it in. Looking for the old-fashioned three-point play is Meadows on this point. Beautiful pass. Miller running a great floor game.
Somebody missed their assignment on the back end of that Dunkirk defense. He converts this. Chautauqua's been able to cut into it. That big lead. No, not this time.
8 seconds left. Lorenzo sees the clock. Brings it up himself. He's ready to go. Oh, and ball stolen by Miller, and the ball's up and
it goes in!
The basket is good.
Wow. What a shot.
That basket may count. The referees are counting that basket.
Wow.
I think it hit the top of the, but I think it hit the, hit up top on the bar up here.
If we ever needed a replay.
Now we need a replay, Gabe. What do we got?
Because
I was watching the flight of the ball, and I thought it hit something. It took a sharp turn down.
Hit the top of the... I thought so. What a shot, though. Did they count that, Coach?
They counted it.
Are they going to come over here to the replay booth? Well, are we still on the air, Coach?
We sure are.
You know,
So Dunkirk jumps to a 20-7 lead in the first quarter, and then Chautauqua Lake's coach calls this third timeout, probably with about 3.5 left in the quarter, when Dunkirk's up almost 20. And they came back and got the lead back down to 11. So Chautauqua Lake actually won that quarter.
I really think so, Frank. I think out of those 3 timeouts, I'm sure he kept telling his team to keep fighting without Ormsby in the lineup. Keep it close as we can going into halftime. We get Ormsby back in the third quarter. We try to fight back. And I like the on Chautauqua's side, the switch in defense seemed to make a big difference, going man-to-man versus the zone.
It certainly did, Donnie. And it slowed Dunkirk down completely. Their ball movement just went to a snail's pace. They went to the baseline too much, and they were throwing the ball around quite a bit.
The other thing, too, Frank, that changed was Dunkirk's defensive philosophy. They started the game out with a full-court press, seemed to work well, seemed to rattle Chautauqua. For some reason, Coach Rosario pulled them out of it. That may have made a difference as well.
Well,
I don't know if it was the foul trouble, possibility of foul trouble maybe.
I'm kind of thinking that when he started making substitutions, when the substitutions came out, those kids weren't programmed from the beginning of the game to come in and start pressing right off the bat.
So he's adjusting his defense
so everyone's,
to the personnel he's got
well,
in the game.
No, I think he had it out there, but I don't think those kids responded by going back out there and doing the same thing that they were doing as the starters were. They didn't go out and play that position as good as the starter did at that point in time, and they just forgot. There was always, maybe there was 2 guys playing the press, maybe there was only 1 guy, but then some guys were back. There wasn't a unit anymore, in other words. The unit wasn't there anymore.
It wasn't there on the back end a lot of times. Chautauqua Lake was able to get some easy buckets due to missed assignments on the back end of that Dunkirk press. So they're going to have to clean that up. Otherwise, Chautauqua Lake is going to find a way climbing back into this one. Well, I see yesterday your Buffalo Bills made it to the playoff.
My Buffalo Bills? How about the Washington football team? They're just totally out of it, aren't they?
At the Philadelphia Eagles. How about, there's a story, local story.
Local story, Sirianni.
I'm a Colts fan. We miss seeing him leave us to go to Philly. But, he's done a heck of a job there.
He's done a great job. I just, Philadelphia, I mean, when he started off, you didn't know where they were going to go, He's got his quarterback in place. He's got him playing some good defense.
Got a really good running game to go with the quarterback who can throw and run.
In regard to Sirianni, he is a member. He will now be a member of the Hall of Fame, Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame.
Is that his brother, Michael?
Yeah. So right. the family name in Jamestown, Sirianni family name. His dad's in the Hall of Fame. And
I read the story today. What a phenomenal background for that family.
Yeah, it certainly is, Donnie.
Local athletes who have done well and following in the footsteps of their father.
That's for sure. Well, let me go over some scores here. For Chautauqua Lake, Kalen Miller, who had the half-court three-point buzzer beater with a three-pointer, had 2 points as well, so he had 5 points at halftime. Logan Tarr has 3 at a three-pointer. Alex Brown has 2. Brett Meadows, who's been doing the yeoman's job replacing Lawson Orsby, who was the guy in the middle for Chautauqua Lake in the first game. Brett Meadows has done a great job down there while Ormsby has had 2 fouls and sat the entire second quarter and part of the first quarter. He has 6 points. Lawson Ormsby does have 4 points, and Jalen Parkhurst has 2 points. For Dunkirk, Marcel Carter has 5. He had all those in the second quarter. Amari Intel held scoreless in the second quarter. He has 9 for the half. Jack Lansky with 2. Kwanye Thomas with 3. Tim Brown with 8 points. Jay Sean Kauser with a point. And Lorenzo Lewis with 5 points, all in the second quarter. Dunkirk outscored Chautauqua Lake 20-7 in the first quarter, with Chautauqua Lake outscoring Dunkirk 15-13. And they did that late in the last 3.5 minutes of that quarter to preserve an opportunity for Lawson Ormsby to come back in the game now with 2 fouls and play the rest of the game.
Well, he's their guy. I think that coach is just going to have to trust him not to get a quick third one so that he can help this team get back in the game. I mean, look where they've come without him. How far they've come without him. Dunkirk's got to be on their toes when they come out. They better be ready to play some ball.
Yep, Chautauqua Lake, who split their games in the tournament, losing to Panama in the opening game and then beating Dunkirk in the consolation game. And Dunkirk, who started off their season 5-0, went to the Westfield tournament and lost to Westfield and then lost to Chautauqua Lake.
Well, you know, sometimes you need those eye openers or those wake-up calls, you know, to get you going. Sometimes you get into a funk as a team. Hopefully they're done with all their holiday Christmas cookies and they can get back to work and turn things around.
You would hope so, but they came out on fire, did the Marauders.
What's it looking like for league play, Coach?
Well, I think next week, Monday, if I'm not mistaken, is against Allegheny, which is their first league game at home.
Okay. Against
Allegheny. Certainly Olean's going to be on top of their game. Allegheny has a nice program, and so does Fredonia. So I'm not sure what Southwestern's going to bring or Faulkner, but I do know that those 3 teams are going to be pretty good. Now in Chautauqua Lakes League, talking to their coach before the game, you got Panama, Chautauqua Lake, and Westfield took care of those guys over the weekend. So I'm not sure what to look forward to in that league other than Westfield seems to be the cream of the crop at this time, having stayed unbeaten, I believe.
I think this is a good game for Chautauqua Lake to prime them for their league play. Playing this athletic team that Dunkirk presents them. They can take these experiences back to their league and hopefully it'll help them out in the long run.
And here we are to start the second half. Frank Jagoda with Don Stoyle at the Dunkirk High School Gymnasium. A game between the Dunkirk boys Marauder varsity basketball team and Chautauqua Lake. The score at half is 33-22, and Dunkirk inbounds the ball.
Okay, looks like the man-to-man staying put for Chautauqua.
Carter drives the lane. He goes up and no good. And a big rebound by the guy who's back in the game is Ormsby.
One, huh?
Right off the bat, Ormsby.
Right from the get-go, Mr. Ormsby is back.
Nice pass to Meadows in the middle by DeAnthony. Shot up no good. Kwanye Thomas comes down with it. Not sure. An ill-advised pass there. Here comes DeAnthony. He sees Meadows up above. Oh, that's off Meadows. Good play by Thomas, getting back and playing some D. Good hands.
Both teams coming out aggressive with the ball, moving up and down the floor. Need to slow it down a little bit, catch your breath, get a good look.
See what Dunkirk can handle the man-to-man. It's not, they're still in their 1-3-1 offense. There goes Carter again. He gives the ball in, a dump in. Nice entry pass in by Marcel Carter to Jack Lansky.
Big shot by Jack.
Good drive of the lane. Two guys came on him. Carter hit him. There's DeAnthony, guarded by Brown. Ball in the corner to the last three-pointer. And Kalen Miller, well, he's hot. That's two in a row. One from half court and one from the corner. Lansky for him, the jumper. No good. Miller with a rebound.
Take note, it's only a 10-point lead now.
It sure is. There's Miller to Parkhurst. Parkhurst to Meadows. Meadows to Miller. Guarded by Kwanye Thomas. Screen out, that's a foul. Stuck his leg out. Meadows stuck his leg out. I believe that's his first foul.
Tried setting a pick, went a little too far with the leg extension. Not the right idea.
Amari Intel looking up. Oh. Tim Brown not ready for the pass.
Not looking.
No intensity here.
Timmy says my fault. He sees it. Get him next time. Chautauqua Lake came out with a little extra buzz.
Miller now with 8. Parkhurst driving in the angle. Gives it up to DeAnthony. DeAnthony stolen by Kwanye Thomas, driving hard to the lane. Puts it up, no good. Carter with a big rebound, blocked. Blocked by Miller. Tim Brown with a rebound, and he's fouled.
I love how he took the ball to the middle, used the basket as a protector.
Oh, that fouls on Miller. I was a play ahead. That's Carter at the line. Kind of a late whistle. Carter up and no good.
There you go.
Up and good.
A little better from the foul line this game than when the last time I was here. They struggled.
Yes, they did. Miller. Dunkirk's really got to keep an eye on Ormsby down low. Kwanye Thomas out hard. Over to DeAnthony. DeAnthony in the corner. Dumps it into Miller. Miller sees Ormsby, and there it goes. 2 points. Nice play by Miller.
Good patience by Chautauqua Lake.
They know what they're looking for. Amari Intel with a jumper, no good. Carter with a hustle rebound. And Carter up, that looks good from here. And that's a three-pointer. And it's a 12-point lead for Dunkirk. Down to Meadows. Meadows over to Ormsby. And blocked by Jack Lansky. What a beautiful block by Jack Lansky.
The big lefty with the big right-handed block.
With a right-handed block.
Attaboy, Jack.
Just like the human eraser, Marvin Webster.
He really got up on that one. He's got some ups. The knee must be feeling better.
Well, I don't know about ups, but he blocked that. Here we go. He had a chance again. Hold on. Lorenzo Lewis with a solid rebound. Here comes Carter. Carter going to take charge, drive the lane, and he's going to toss up a three and make it. Gained his composure with the ball, brought it back out to the 3-point corner.
Nothing but net.
And a timeout called by Chautauqua Lake.
He uses them very strategically. Dunkirk got on a little roll there. Good timeout. The coach's name has lost me. What from Chautauqua Lake? Okay.
We'll have to work on that.
We'll get to our production team on that one. We got our research team checking into that.
(42-27), Dunkirk on a little run.
You know, they say, I forget where I read it recently, the first 5 minutes of the game, of both halves, they say are the most important. And certainly for Dunkirk, that's...
well, this could make or break for Chautauqua Lake, especially if Ormsby gets in any more foul trouble. Nice steal by Carter. Nice pass by Lorenzo Lewis back to Carter. He goes up and he's fouled. Real unselfish play by Lorenzo Lewis. Carter will go to the line. That's foul on Meadows, his second. And Marcel Carter will go to the line. Carter with 7 points this quarter already. Being more assertive, had 0 points in the first quarter. Picked up 5 points in the second quarter. He now has 8 points this quarter.
Lighten it up.
Looking for his 9th.
When they need it. They need it most.
Off the rim, no good. Lorenzo Lewis with a rebound. Back to Carter. Lorenzo Lewis with a great hustle play. Ball going out of bounds. He passes it to Carter for 2 points.
Unselfish play. Beautiful hustle by Mr. Lewis.
There's DeAnthony with a shot, no good. Tim Brown with a rebound, and up comes Amari and Tell. Tell sees Lewis over in the corner. There he is. That looks good from here. No good. And a foul on Tim Brown over the top.
Coach Alex Rita from the Chautauqua Lake Thunderbirds.
Alex Rita.
Alex Rita. Our apologies to Coach.
Parkhurst over to Miller. Parkhurst on the top. He goes to DeAnthony. DeAnthony down low to Meadows. Blocked again by Lansky. His second block and a half. Ball getting back. Lansky goes high and tries to block again. No good, but he
didn't block it, but he altered the shot.
He altered the shot, and here comes Amari and Tell. Over to Lorenzo Lewis again. No one guarding him. They must know something. And here comes Miller. Miller to Parkhurst, head fake and drive. Hornsby louses it off his thigh. Here comes Carter again. Carter to Lorenzo Lewis. Up and good. Nice pass by Marcel Carter.
Returning the favor.
We got a replay here on that. Here comes Carter driving the lane. And a nice pass and a foul on number 4, Kalen Miller. That's Miller's second.
Carter owed that to Lewis for the last couple feeds he's given him for some buckets.
All up and good. Dunkirk has built up a 21-point lead.
Yeah, this is a little more comfortable for the Marauders. This is where they are. This is who they are, moving up and down the floor with their athletic ability.
Parkhurst with a 3, up and good. Jalen Parkhurst. Tell to Carter. Screen by Tell. Over to Carter again, being really assertive.
Yeah.
He goes up, Meadows with a foul. Meadows with 3 fouls. That's another trouble spot.
Carter saying second half, I want the ball, give me the ball, I'm going to take this game over, give us a lead.
Gets to the line to shoot 2. Up and good. Second shot for Carter. Good. Carter with 12 in the quarter. He's outscored Chautauqua Lake all by himself. There's DeAnthony on the wing over to Miller. Stolen by Lorenzo Lewis. Lewis goes in. Foul by Miller.
Foul.
The quickness of Lorenzo Lewis on top and Carter on the side and Tim Brown are just over. It's just dominating the second half of this game.
I was hoping for a clean pick because you know what would have came out of that. The roof would have came off the building.
You betcha. He likes to dunk. Gotta like his green shoes tonight.
Love it on.
Rebound by Meadows up to Miller. DeAnthony drives the angle over to Miller. Cross-court pass blocked by Amari Tell. There's a pass by Amari Tell. Lorenzo Lewis doesn't know what to do. Might as well shoot. No good.
He was so open. He had so many choices.
Yeah, he should have taken it right to the basket.
Could have drew a foul anyway.
DeAnthony to Parkhurst. Gets nice screen. Nice cut by Miller. Miller puts it up and good. Kalen Miller now with 10 in double figures for Chautauqua Lake. 50-32, Dunkirk ahead. 1:25 remaining in the third quarter. Tim Brown with a 3. Off the rim, no good, and here comes DeAnthony. Brown on him, lets him go by. That causes a problem.
Ormsby with the left hand.
Ormsby with a nice pass from D'Angelo. Ormsby now with 8.
I love seeing the kids use the opposite hand.
Ole defense by Brown that time, though, Coach. There goes Carter over to Amari and Tell. Tell back to Carter. Carter up, no good. Tell with a rebound. He's going to check one. Up, no good. Dunkirk's having a lot of success driving. I think they need to take the lane more and create these foul shots and get to the line more and go on one-on-one basketball to the basket. Two guys come on you, give it up. Parkhurst with a nice pass down to Meadows. Meadows going to get the foul and the putback basket. Up and in by Meadows on a real nice pass by Parkhurst.
I think that was Amarian's third.
That is Tell's third. We have a replay on there. Oh, we saw it. See? You see how Parkhurst went down and passed it down to Meadows on a nice entry pass. Parkhurst made the head fake, brought Tell up, and he fouled him.
Number 10 for the Marauders. Who we got, Coach? We got a new entry in the game. Top of the at the foul line.
That's Nick Thompson.
Nicky Thompson in the game now.
Nice move by Amari and Tell. Aggressive drive. Nice to. That's right. Nice to see him not just stand outside. He took the ball to the lane. There goes Miller with a nice drive. No good. And Tell with an aggressive rebound. Looking at the clock. 10 seconds left. Over to Lorenzo Lewis. Lorenzo from the corner. It's no good. Thompson tips it over to Carter. Carter with a rebound. Carter again. Puts it back up and in.
Good
at the buzzer.
Just outworked him. Great hustle by Carter.
Thompson tipped it. Carter tipped it. Carter tipped it again.
Thompson comes in, adds a little spark.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Aggressive. Thompson with a little spark. You're right, Coach. And
Good
Carter
job. Good job
tips it again.
But Carter really has turned it up. The third quarter was his tonight.
14 points for Marcel Carter. 19 in the game. 14 in the quarter. And at the end of 3 quarters, it's Dunkirk 54, Chautauqua Lake 37. Dunkirk with a 21-point quarter, Chautauqua Lake with 15. For the game, Kalen Miller with 10 total points. Logan Tarr with 3. Alex Brown with 2. Brett Meadows with 9. Lawson Ormsby had 4 that quarter for 8. And Jalen Parkhurst had a 3-pointer that quarter. He now has 5. For Dunkirk, Marcel Carter with 19 points. Amari Intel with 11. Jack Lansky with 4. Kwanye Thomas with 3. Tim Brown with 8. Jay Sean Kauser with 1. And Lorenzo Lewis with 8. DeAnthony drives the baseline. Dishes it off to Miller. Miller to Parkhurst. Parkhurst dumps it into Logan Ormsby. And he puts it, he just knows how to do that.
He does. He's got a nose for the bucket.
He keeps his 2 hands on the ball. Puts it in the right area. Goes up strong to the basket. There goes Carter driving. Driving to Lorenzo Lewis. Marion Tell. There's his jumper. Oh, good rotation on that shot. Marion Tell with 14 now.
Most of them from the 3 line, right?
You got to watch that aggressive play by Ormsby. He might catch a foul here. Good drive by DeAnthony for naught as Tell comes up with another rebound. Down to Thompson. Thompson with an outlet pass over to Carter. Carter drives. He goes up, no good. Big rebound, Lorenzo Lewis. Dunkirk hitting the board strong.
Frank, where's Ormsby? Is he still holding on to 2 fouls?
He sure is, but now they got Meadows with 4 fouls.
Yeah, that's not anybody they want to lose either. Just under 7 minutes to go in the 4th quarter.
Lewis, just 1 for 4 from the foul line tonight.
He's just not getting anything under.
Well, I'd like to see him get his feet just a little bit more apart. Then it becomes a natural flight as you're going up.
There you go. I think he heard you.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I seen him move his feet.
57-39. Parkhurst playing the point. Here's DeAnthony. Drives the angle. Cross court pass to Miller. Miller guarded by Carter. Miller sees DeAnthony in the corner. He drives the baseline. He goes up, no good. Thompson with a nice rebound. Nick Thompson with positive minutes here. He's around the floor. Carter way downtown. And good.
Rattles it in from deep. That was an NBA 3.
Carter for 22.
NBA 3 right there.
Parker's going to answer, and he does. Take that, Parkhurst says. And here we go down the floor again. Marion Tell over to Carter. Carter back to Tell. Over to Carter. He's been driving all night. Here comes Lorenzo Lewis. He's going too. And it's good. It's raining 3s now.
Everybody's on all cylinders right now, Coach.
Timeout by Chautauqua Lake. .551 remaining. 4th quarter, score 63-42 in favor of the Dunkirk Marauders. 3 3-pointers this quarter for Dunkirk, starting off with a flurry. And Jalen Parkhurst answered with one of his own.
Big difference in the second half with Dunkirk scoring. And give Chautauqua Lake credit; they're still scrapping.
Well, I like when they went to man-to-man in the second half here. Marcel Carter took it upon himself to just drive the basket. he got to the foul line 6 times. 6 foul shots he shot, and he had 2 two-pointers as well, so he was going to the basket.
You know, I think a lot of that too with Ormsby getting into early foul trouble. Didn't want to get into real foul trouble in the second half. Dunkirk took advantage of that, took the ball to the hoop right at him.
Yep. Double-figure scorers right now. Kalen Miller for Chautauqua Lake with 10. Lawson Ormsby does have 10 now. And Brett Meadows, who now has 4 fouls, he has 9. There goes Ormsby again.
Yep. He's going to get his, you know. No matter what the score or who they're playing, he's going to get his. He's a hard worker, knows how to get open.
Yeah, there's a steal by Parkhurst, playing a fine game tonight. Brings it up, and there it goes Ormsby again. Miller to Ormsby. Ormsby up, no good.
Not that time, but he's fighting.
Oh, that's off of Ormsby. I think we got that on replay, don't we? That went off of Ormsby's face. Yep, right off his head.
He's in there
A
scrapping.
good call by referee
shot.
Joe DePasquale.
Yep, he was all over that, Joe.
He was. Carter with a kick out to Tell. Tell with a nice fake. Should have drove the lane, stopped and
going the other way. I didn't see it. There was so much in front of
I
me.
don't know. Gabe, we had that one and wearing off his face. It's a good call by the referee. Carter with another steal. I wonder how many he has. Trying to pass it. And he's fouled by he's fouled by number 1, Ethan Testa, who just came into the game about 2 minutes ago. Marcel Carter. I don't know where I'm going with that, Coach.
But the shooter's touch tonight. Nothing's
sure
touching
does.
the rim for this guy. Everything's net.
5 in the quarter, 24 for the game. Dunkirk with a 21-point lead. Miller playing hard, driving the entire lane. Out to Parkhurst, who has a 3. Thompson goes up, tips it away to Amarian Tell. Here comes Tell. He's got choices. One of his choices, Lorenzo Lewis. Back to Tell. He should go all the way to the lane. Nice dump-off pass. Shot up, no good by Lewis. Real nice pass by
Real
Tell.
good look by Marion. Real good
Here
look.
comes Miller. He sees Parkhurst. Parkhurst with an open look. Up, no good. Tell keeps it alive. So does Ormsby. Ormsby battling. Parkhurst with a drive. And the basket's good.
You said it a few times. Parker has played a nice floor game tonight.
That falls on Nick Thompson. His first. So Thompson, who gave him another couple, 3-4 minutes here.
Good quality minutes for Thompson. He really worked hard on the boards, made some things happen, got some turnovers. Great job by Nick.
Parkhurst now in double figures as well. Well scored, well distributed scoring by Chautauqua Lake. He now has 11.
They are pretty balanced, aren't they?
There's Carter. Here goes Kauser, looking to bully his way in there. No good. Now he gets his own rebound. It's up and he's fouled.
He's in his favorite part of the world.
He sure
down there
is.
Under the bucket. He loves banging in there. He reminds me of Charles Oakley. You remember him, Coach?
Yeah, that's right.
He's solid. Oh, in and out. I think this is where he got his 1 point earlier from the line.
That's where it was.
Make it 2, kiddo. There you go.
There it goes. Kauser with 2 points in the game. Dunkirk 66, Chautauqua Lake 47. Halfway through the fourth quarter. Screen by Testa. Parkhurst with the ball. They see Miller. Miller with the ball, bounce pass, entry pass into Ormsby, being harassed by a slew of Marauders. Testa playing hard. Ball cross-courted over to DeAnthony. DeAnthony up, no good. Kauser in his lane, and there goes Tell. Tell being guarded over here by Miller. Oh, he crosses him over. Kauser needs to hustle that ball up. Testa all over the place. Look at Carter taking the initiative all the way to the basket. Dunkirk brings it back out. 12 on the shot clock. That ball's up and no good by Kauser. Dunkirk a little discombobulated on the offense.
Slow things down. Work their offensive sets. Hornsby off the glass. Did he call that? I don't know if he called that one.
No, but I think he does it daily.
You gotta like him.
Got to keep that ball above your head when you stop dribbling. Nice drive by Kauser, up no good. Lorenzo Lewis with a big rebound inside and a putback.
Strong offensive rebound, going back up with it.
14 for Lorenzo. Good inside pass to Testa, up no good. Ormsby gets fouled. Kauser with the foul. I don't think Ormsby has as many rebounds as he did last game, but he's being just as effective in this second half.
18, and you got to take away the minutes he missed in the first half.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would have had a double-double.
Well, right now he's up to 14 points.
He's a double-double machine, they say.
I believe so. Jamari Terry in for Amarian Tell, and Nick Marisro in for Tim Brown. Haven't heard much from Tim Brown this half, Coach.
No, he was kind of quiet. First half, he was all over the place.
Well, he didn't score in the third, and he hasn't scored in the fourth quarter. There's a nice rebound by Tar. Nice putback rebound by Logan Tar. Terry out top. Chautauqua Lake going into a zone. Looks like he's getting some of his players in. Lorenzo Lewis with a shot, no good. Kauser up and good.
He's fun to watch down there.
I think he's got to get hit in order to score.
He loves contact. He lives for that. I love him down there.
So that's Ormsby's third foul. He played the entire third quarter and 6 minutes of the fourth quarter.
He's going to come out now.
He's coming out.
Well, probably that's it for him for the game.
Well, I got to check who's in here now, Coach. We've got
Wholesale
number 5, Ethan Fluey. That's number 3, Dylan Cole. To number 12, Alex Brown. Brown with a shot, no good. Jamari Terry with the ball. 20-point lead for the Marauders. Terry down to Lorenzo Lewis. His jump shot is up and no good. Kauser rips it away. And Brown, they're battling. Brown's about half the size of Kauser. I give Brown an A+ for effort there.
Absolutely. Mr. Kauser isn't going to lose too many battles under there.
It's Lorenzo Lewis. I'd be looking for Marisro here. Give him a shot. Carter. Euro step layup, no good. Marisro with the track down rebound. Back out to Carter. He's up and in, no good. And the ball goes to Dylan Cole, and here comes Cole. Minute 5 remaining. Nice pass over to Tar. Cole drives the lane. Off the hands, looks no backcourt. It was tipped by Lorenzo. 18 on the shot clock. Over to Shumagala. Shumagala, no good. And the ball, and Dylan Cole for 2. $25 on the shot clock. Marisro with a shot. It's up and no good.
I think the place would have lit up for that.
Well, I think they're looking for Nick to get a shot off.
Him to get a bucket.
17 seconds left, 18-point lead.
Plenty of time.
The goal is Maricero.
Let's get him a bucket.
Here he goes. They're looking, aren't they? No, Lorenzo doesn't identify that. Jamari Terry for three from way downtown.
Terry for three.
1 second, and that'll do it. And the Dunkirk Marauders have avenged a 61-54 loss last Friday over the Chautauqua Lake Lakers. Are they the Lakers, Coach?
They are. Way up
74 to 53. An outstanding performance by the Marauders from the start to the finish. They played tough. They played hard the entire game.
They really did.
And they came out with a victory. They got Ormsby in some foul trouble. Took them right out of the game for the entire first half. And we'll be back in a minute with our final scores and outcomes. Hey, did you see the bat?
Yes. Thank you very much.
Good.
Thank you.
Hey, you were listening? You were listening?
Julio, De Jesus was at home.
Okay.
So he was watching it. He said you guys did a good job. It sounded good.
Well, Coach, here we are. I'm with Donnie Stoyle, Frank Jagoda here. We're Chautauqua Dunkirk game. Dunkirk victorious 74 to 53. 21-point victory for the Marauders, avenging a loss from last Friday night, a 61 to 54 game. Chautauqua Lake beating Dunkirk in the previous game. For Chautauqua Lake, leading scorer was Lawson Ormsby with 14 points. He had to sit the entire second quarter, and midway through the first quarter, where he was held to 4 points in the first half, came back and had 10 in the second half. Jalen Parkhurst had 11. Kalen Miller played a nice floor game. Real tough kid. Made some real good passes. He had 10 points. Brett Meadows, who had to take over in the slot area, or the lower half, down by the block for Lawson Ormsby, he had 9 points. 2 points each for Dylan Cole late in the game. Logan Tarr had 5 points. And Alex Brown had 2. That was in the first quarter. For Dunkirk, Marcel Carter, 24 points, 19 in the second half. He had 14 in the third quarter. Amari Intel with 4 3-pointers and a 2 for 14 points. Jack Lansky, 4 points with a couple of nice blocks. Kwanye Thomas with 3 points. Tim Brown with 8. Tim had 6 in the first quarter, was held scoreless in the second half. Jason Kauser, the power guy, with 5 points. Jamari Terry with a late 3. And Lorenzo Lewis with 14. Just when it seemed like Chautauqua Lake was making a decent run, and they got it down to 11 at the half. Dunkirk came up big in the third quarter, had a 21-point quarter, built a 17-point lead after 3 quarters, and kept that lead. And then when Chautauqua Lake got it down to 10 points again, Marauders added some more pressure and built up their lead to a 21-point victory. So, Coach Stoyle, what are your thoughts on what happened tonight?
You know, the second half it was a tale of two halves. Dunkirk did start off pretty good. We're consistent, but when Chautauqua Lake switched to a man-to-man and Dunkirk finally got a groove going with Carter, he decided to pick it up himself and just took it to the hole, and he was hot from the outside as well. That opened up a bunch of other things for Dunkirk. You know, on the Chautauqua side, got to give them credit. They hung tough without their main guy in the first half. He missed quite a few minutes. And when I saw his stats from last week, the 18 rebounds, 24 points, I said, you know, where's this coming from? But after watching him play in the second half, you can see he's a baller.
He certainly is, Coach. And, you know, he gets the ball. He has two hands on it. He goes up, and he looks like he can jump a little. So his body angles are really good to the basket. But I like the way Chautauqua Lake moves the ball around. And they have a lot of, not similar players, but a lot of guys that understand the game with some nice bounce passes. They know what they're looking for on their offense. And I think they're very well coached. And I think they'll do very well in league. I also think they're going to do very well when they get to playoff time.
Too, I'll be keeping an eye on them. When you were reading the scoring, and you could see how balanced they were.
Yeah.
Everybody got into the action, and that's because they do work the ball well.
Now for Dunkirk, we really like the way they started off in the 1-3-1 or 1-2-2, 1-2-1-1. And then they sort of lost that a little bit, and we talked about that at halftime. Maybe it's because some of the guys that came in weren't accustomed to playing up that tempo. But for Dunkirk, I think the key was taking the ball to the basket more in the second half, which actually, if you think about it, once they took the ball to the basket, their threes became more open too, because they'd kick it out and their open looks were getting better. So when you're doing man-to-man, okay, and you drive the ball and you're bringing two guys on you, somebody's got to be open on the perimeter. And that's what Dunkirk was doing. They were finding guys on the perimeter and making their open shots, and that's how they beat the man-to-man today. So I think we'll be back here next Monday, January 10th, for the first home league game for the Dunkirk Marauders. That game will be a 7:30 start against Allegheny. So we'll give it an end here tonight, Coach. Happy New Year, everybody, and we'll see you January 10th for the Dunkirk boys varsity versus Allegheny game. Have a nice night. Thank you.
Happy New Year.